Hi guys, and welcome to Get Reviews and to this Q&A finally here. So here I have some questions from Breaking Point Gaming. Zahir, sorry if I butchered your name, I'm not really sure how this is pronounced, and Midnight Blue. So let's start first with the Breaking Point Gaming question, which reads: how did you know you wanted to start YouTube? Well, YouTube, as you know, is a platform that allows you to show your skills, talents, everything that you want to talk about, let's say. And before I did Xena music videos that were that taught me a lot of things, techniques, editing. I mean, I taught myself. I won several contests, best Xena music videos and everything. But Xena has a copyright issue. Yes, I mean, I don't own Xena, so I can't build anything on Xena, unfortunately. And since I understand a lot of things, movies, games, I love those things, I just want to share my thoughts with more people, share my passion for gaming and movies, discuss them with you, and just express myself and create things, because since very little kid I love to draw and create different things. I'm just a creator of basically almost every art form that there is. Sculpturing also another thing, so but video creating and editing is my kind of biggest passion, let's say. So YouTube is the best platform and I'm very happy that it exists. The next question is from Zahir. Actually, most of the questions are from him, and he asked some great questions, exactly 19 questions, so let's start with those. So, favorite superhero movie? That is an easy one. Batman. Oh boy, not Batman. Man of Steel. Yeah, definitely Man of Steel. Second is The Avengers. Third one, I'm not so sure. Yeah. Okay, number 2, top 5 favorite superheroes. First of all, Superman. Second, I don't know, maybe Spider-Man. Oh yes, Batman, yeah. My second favorite is Batman. Then maybe Thor, Iron Man, and Captain America. Yes, definitely. Third question. So, favorite movies of all time. Avatar, number 1. Man of Steel, The Avengers, Finding Nemo, let's say, Spider-Man 1, I mean some Raimi Spider-Mans, Iron Man 1, 2, not 3, The Matrix, 2 and 3, despite what most people think. I really love the sequels more than the original Matrix. Other superhero movies, Troy. Yes, I love Troy. Other movies, I actually like Daredevil, Hellboy, Catwoman, even. Let's say number 1 is Avatar, number 2 is Man of Steel, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers, so you get the idea. But those are the movies that are on the top of my head right now. Question number 4. What kind of stuff you do on weekends? I'm trying to film videos, to make videos, go out with my friends when I don't have so many videos to do, play some games, and see some people that usually I can see on the weekdays. So basically that is what I'm doing on the weekends. Favorite music artist? Oh, that's a great question. Well, number 1, Britney Spears. Although I'm not so pleased with what Britney has done lately, but usually I love her since I was very little kid and I saw Baby One More Time and I just fell in love with her instantly. So it's still Britney, and after Britney I actually love Evanescence, Nightwish, groups like those that are a lot different than Britney, but I like different kinds of music. I like Beyonce, J-Lo, and other music that is sometimes soundtrack from a movie or TV show. So different kinds of artists. But my number one is still Britney. I also like Kelly Clarkson, Leona Lewis, Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, and those are basically the artists that I like. No Justin Bieber, God no. A little bit of Taylor Swift. So basically I like mostly some of the artists' songs, not really themselves sometimes, but my number one is just Britney. Celebrity crush. Well, I don't really have a celebrity crush. I mean, I don't have exactly the crush that you maybe mean. If I see someone, I'm just going to go like, oh my god. I will do that, but inside, from the inside. But if I have to say someone, I really would say John Cena. Yeah, John Cena is like the perfect man in my mind. So it's definitely him. Not that I don't like, let's say, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, and they also, but John Cena is like the pinnacle of perfectness for me. Where would you travel if you could go anywhere? Well, I would definitely go to America. It's my dream to come to the USA, California, Hollywood, New York, those cities and states. And of course Egypt, because I'm very fascinated with Egypt, its history, culture, the previous culture, the ancient culture and all those things. So mostly Egypt and America and the United States are the first two most important places to visit for me. Favorite songs? Well, there are a lot of songs that are very favorites. Well, like some of the songs of Evanescence, You Do What You Want, and other songs. I just can't think of them right now on the top of my head, but all the first Britney songs like Baby One More Time, Say It Again, Crazy, and other songs. Some Backstreet Boys songs, some NSYNC songs. They have this amazing song Supermodels, that is soundtrack from the TV show Favorites. I'm not sure how it was called, it's just amazing song. But anyway, it's very hard for me, guys, to think of this kind of things on top of my head. So favorite movie franchise. I'm sure that my favorite movie franchise will be Avatar if the other 2-3 movies come out. But it's not a franchise yet, but it is because the movie is getting done. The movies are getting done. But let's say Avatar. For sure it will be my favorite. Second will be the Avengers, or maybe Man of Steel franchise if Batman v Superman is successful and they make more movies of that. This will definitely be my number 2 franchise after Avatar. And the Avengers movies will be the third favorite of mine. Number 10, favorite Xena season. Hard question, I know. Whoa. They are all awesome. Yeah, you're definitely right. They are all awesome. But favorite Xena season? That is super hard question, really, because the first season was very good, but it was with really low budget. The second one was a little bit with a bigger budget, but it was kind of lacking the classic feel. And at the same time, it did have a classic feel. It's really hard, but let's say that my most favorite maybe, it definitely has to be season 6, the last season, because it's more modern, colorful, with a bigger budget. It has very interesting stories, and the end of the series was really big and very well done, despite the fact that Xena died. Yeah, that was a big spoiler, sorry. Number 11, favorite video game and console. Well, favorite video game and console. My favorite video game is Uncharted 3. And Uncharted franchise is my favorite franchise, gaming franchise. My favorite console, it has to be PS3 for now, because I don't have a PS4. I'm planning to buy a PS4 when Uncharted 4 comes out, but for now I'm with PS3. I used to have Xbox 360, but it was lacking some games that were interesting to me, and most of the games I could play on the PS3, and PS3 had a lot more exclusives that were super amazing and unique, and you knew that those games you can play only on the PS3, and they really were worth it to buy the console, like Uncharted, God of War, and other exclusives, pretty big ones. But I don't like Halo particularly. I'm not so interested in Forza. I'm not so interested in Gears of War. Those are games that for me were kind of middle quality games, not like the huge big super quality that is Uncharted, for instance. So I didn't have any reason to keep any more consoles at the console, and I just sold it. If the Xbox was the console with the better games, I would prefer the Xbox. So you just don't, just depending on the games. I don't have problems with the menus, on how the console menu is structured. It only depends on the games. But I enjoy my PS3 still, so and I can't wait to buy a PS4, because once again the same problem. The exclusives that are coming to Xbox One are really not so interesting to me, and it just doesn't make any sense to buy an Xbox One, but it makes all the sense to buy a PS4 for the hardware, for the games, and for the size. I mean, it's a lot smaller and everything, so I just prefer PlayStation for now. But of course, if Xbox becomes better with the next console, let's say, because this one is already weaker in hardware. I'm not a fangirl that will say, no, always PlayStation or something like this. It just depends really on the games. So, I'm hoping that you understood me right. Okay. Favorite romantic movie? Romantic movie. Avatar. Because it was really romantic. The other romantic comedies and movies are just basically almost the same, but Avatar was a unique experience and the most romantic one, let's say, that I ever seen, and presented in a unique way, so I will say Avatar. Favorite book? Well, even if I say what was that book, you probably haven't heard of it. But I don't have a favorite book. I have favorite books, and they are all by an author called Steiner. So if you can look about who is he, I doubt that you will find any truthful information, but usually it's from him. So basically every book written by Rudolf Steiner. Favorite season? Well, summer. It's my favorite season, definitely. Favorite holiday? Christmas. Christmas is my favorite holiday, although I'm very, very sad that it's the end of the year. I'm really, really sad about this, because years are just flying by. I was just a kid, and then I'm a grown-up. It's just really annoying, in a way. It's exciting and annoying, you know? Favorite food? Well, I just love spaghetti. I love spaghetti, pasta, you can say, pizza, and I love broccoli and other vegetables. And I make spaghetti with made from, not from a regular flour, but from a dinky flour, which is very, very healthy. and it tastes the same like the regular flour, but it doesn't have any harmful gluten or anything. It's just awesome, and it makes you lose weight and not gain weight. So yeah, Italian spaghetti with spaghetti sauce, let's say. Oh, and pancakes. Okay, number 17. Can you dance? Yes, I can. As a Britney Spears fan, you know, I studied many moves. I've also learned Bulgarian traditional dancing, and I'm also going to Zumba fitness right now. So, best thing about making YouTube videos. Well, best thing is your reaction when you see my videos, and if you like them, it just helps me and I'm happy. So best thing is always the audience reaction, and to discuss things together, and just be active and social, to realize a lot of things. When you discuss something, you can't really understand things better sometimes, so I think this is important. So the best thing about YouTube, making YouTube videos, is the end result and your reaction, and it's just amazing. If you can give something to people and they like it, you just feel a sense of purpose, you can say. So creating is amazing. And number 19, what are some things on your bucket list? What are some things on my bucket list? Well, go to Egypt, go to America, as I said before, learn to eat healthier, and learn to do all that I want to do and still have a little bit of time for myself and just achieve something. So let's leave it to that. And that were all the questions from Iha Zahir, from Lahu Zahir, from Lahu Zahir. I apologize once again if I'm totally reading your name wrong. And last question is from Midnight Blue. Who's your favorite actor besides Xena? My favorite actor besides Lucy Lawless? Well, there are a lot of favorite actors. I like Renee O'Connor, that played Gabriel from The Best Friend of Xena. I like Kevin Sorbo, that played Hercules. I like actually John Cena as an actor. That's another topic. And I like Zoe Saldana. I like Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, Luke Evans, just a lot of people. Of course, I like all the cast of The Big Bang Theory, Kelly Cuoco Sweeting, Jim Parsons, Johnny Galecki, and the other guys. I like Fran Drescher, The Nanny. And just, there are a lot of actors, guys, that I love. Angelina Jolie, so the list goes on. Jennifer Aniston, Jennifer Lawrence, Jennifer Lopez, even. So there are a lot of actors and actresses that I love. And of course, the late Joan Rivers, that just recently passed away, unfortunately, and she was one of my best. She was my favorite actresses, comedians, and just a person that can show you that even at the age of 81 years old, you can be successful, live your life, be happy and be healthy. And what happened to her was really unfortunate, because she really had a lot more years ahead of her. She was in good health and everything, but you know, doctor's mistake and everything. But anyway, guys, those are my answers to your questions. There were some other questions from Twitter, but I couldn't find them anymore, so I apologize for this. It's good if you just could leave me questions and as a PM, so I can always have them, or just under the video if I make a future Q&A video. And that is, guys, thank you very much for your questions and for making this video possible. I hope you're pleased with my answers. Please let me know in the comments. Share, rate, comment and subscribe, of course. Until next time with Getty G Reviews. Bye, guys.